Well, let's just do a quick walkthrough of let's just how Shiva navigates the playing field.
Well, I think one of the cooler things is how she uses her forearms in more normal attacks. She has a lot of multi-hit punching moves. That string is cool because it reminds me of her MK3 chain combo. You can see she has a lot of throws, yeah.
Just brutal.
Yeah, she hits really hard. The N2 to her fatal blow is the punch walk, is back from
Hashtag punch walk, everybody.
Yeah, I was really glad to see that again.
I want hashtag
the Soul
punch
Chamber
walk to
is looking
trend.
better than ever.
Yeah, Soul Chamber looks incredible. So that's sort of how Sheeva moves around the playing space and how she just overpowers her adversaries. Let's take a look at some of her like her normal moves from her kit.
So starting off, she has this back three, which is an overhead. It has a crushing blow, and the requirement is to punish a low attack. So you can see here, she's gonna counter hit that down three and then break her nose.
Just go right over.
Pretty awesome away three too.
This is my favorite string. I just think it looks awesome. It's a very fast mid and overhead, and then she can either end it quick or go through the full thing. Very easy to hit confirm. This is her forward one, which is like her best long range string. She doesn't get like a ton of easy hit confirm damage off of it, but the range is great. This is her knee, and it's her fastest mid. It does not have the range of forward one, but it's really, really quick and safe.
It's just like
the
she has a couple UMK3 combo too.
Yeah, which I love to see. I also love that one of her grabs is a tribute to her UMK3, where she would throw and then do a standing high kick.
Right.
I love all the little Easter eggs from past games that show up in when characters return. It's pretty awesome. Let's take a look at the default specials for Sheeva.
So to start off, she has her fireball. I think it's better than it's ever been. It's pretty fast. The amplified version is a mid, which is great for like fireball exchanges. This is her back forward 4. It is a throw strike move. Great for ending combos. She can do a ton of damage by amplifying it, and it does dot damage. And it armor breaks, so it's a pretty all-purpose move. Her stomp is
back.
You know, it's her trademark move. It's exactly what you want. It's unblockable, it's trolly. It has a crushing blow if she does not miss it 3 times and amplifies it. It does not have to be 3 in a row. Sorry, you had a question?
No.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be hit 3 times in a row. It just can't miss. So you can like do 2 in the first round, then have it loaded for the third or whatever. She can also hold block to stay in there a little bit longer to trick you if you try to backdash or forward dash out of the way. So it's maybe the most fun thing about playing her.
You can actually delay the drop, which is awesome.
Yes. Yeah, you'll actually see them look up and then she comes down late.
Does it cost any meter or anything to delay the drop?
No, it does not. It's pretty nice.
And we might see a variation later that will do some things to the stomp too, so we'll get to that here in a little bit. Let's take a look at variation 1.
So variation 1 is kind of stomp based. First she gains this anti-air grab. And anti-air grab are actually, I believe all of them are buffed across the board in this patch. I know for a fact Shao Kahn's and Terminators and hers are. This one amplifies and do really big damage. And it's great for if the opponent is trying to jump out of her stomp move. So you can see here she gets a juicy combo. It also has a crushing blow if you do the regular and then amplify it. So like you hit with the regular, the opponent tries to jump again, you can do the amplify. Then in this variation, she gets her MK3 Tremor move, which is like a shorter version of the stomp. It's unblockable, it's like a ground pound basically. And then she can, in this variation, change the direction that she stomps. If you hold forward or back, she can go in front of the opponent or behind the opponent. So it's like if you predict that they're going to try to... Sorry?
Oh, I was just going to say some Sheeva mind games.
Right, like you predict they're going to try to forward dash out, you can actually hold back and then go drop down to where they're going to be dashing, which is really obnoxious for the opponent.
I think we had talked also about how her tremor move, you can kind of use that for some trickery too, and get your anti-air grab out as well.
Yes, when Tremor and Anti-Air Grab are equipped in the same loadout, she can actually do the Anti-Air Grab as an amplify. So what I mean is, like, you can do the Tremor, amplify it to hold up, and she'll go into the Anti-Air Grab. So if they try to jump over the second hit of the Tremor, you'll actually grab them out of the air and then get a combo, which is super fun. So it's like,
more mind games.
yeah, so it's almost like two abilities are, I mean, it is two abilities are linked together and have this added benefit if you use them together.
Right
And
on.
its skin's kind of like a classic throwback too.
Yeah, it's really cool. I really like the hair. She has the default mohawk is super cool. Then she has a bunch of different helmets and then a couple of different hair options.
Right on. Let's take a look at variation 2.
So this one is shield based. She gets 3 different special moves. She gets a shield charge, which is great for closing space and it leads to combos. She also gets this shield spin. When you amplify that, she knocks them away and misses a crushing blow. And it's for just doing it 3 times. So the third time you do it, you're going to get really big damage for your combos. And then she gets this shield toss, and this replaces her standard fireball. So this you can hold it, and it will absorb projectiles, like blast through them, into a crushing blow and do additional damage. So like, if she holds it, releases it, Sub-Zero does Ice Ball, it'll go past his Ice Ball, blow that up, it's off screen, and then she gets a crushing blow.
Awesome. That's great. So more of a weapons-based version of Sheeva for that one.
Exactly. So she gets counter zoning, better mid range, and then probably the best combos, or some of the best combos she can have. And
Let's take a look at the final variation, which I am super excited about.
yeah, this one is super fun to me. It's 50-50 mix-up based and rush down based. So she gets this Death March, which is like a stance. She can start charging forward, and you can cancel it, or you can let it go and do the big boot. The big boot's a high, but it's plus on block. And it has a crushing blow if you let her run across the whole screen. And then she also has other options from it. She can do the back 3, which I showed earlier, which is the overhead. She can pop you up and get combos. So it's like combo starter, mix-up tool, cancel tool, all in one. And then she gets the slow grab. And this leads to an amplified, which sets up dot damage, and the dot is if they backdash or try to jump out, so it like limits their mobility, or they're going to take a bunch of damage. And then she also gets a crotch grab, and that leads to a combo starter as well. And she can actually do that twice in the same combo to cash out for like big damage.
Oh man!
So see, you can see she has a crotch grab and a low grab, which is the mix-ups like sell themselves. She can do like any of her overhead strings, do the low instead. She can mix up the back 3 overhead and the low grab. She could just run up and just do them raw. Like, this is the version for sure if you just want to do high-low mix-ups all day, that's what I want to do.
And just grab, 2-player animations all over the place, like just exactly what I'm looking for. I'm very excited to play Sheeva for sure.
Right, like a simple
that says
example.
Tyler all over it.
Would be her back 2 is mid overhead, and you can do back 2 and then cancel into the low. And that's going to keep them guessing. So the options are unsafe, but it's like high risk, high reward play style. Like it's a total YOLO, like just go ham, mix them up. You're going to do a lot of damage, you're going to take a lot of damage if you're wrong, but Shokan don't care.
Right. And just like Fujin, there a lot of different types of players will want to play her for the different variety of variations she does have, because they all play very differently.
Yeah, they're all like kind of like high risk, like mix up, but it's different styles. Like it's like grabs, 50-50s, and then the stomp mix ups, and then kind of more honest footsies of the shield variation that all kind of. So it depends on how you want to play the high damaging play style that suits you, with still being in that archetype that she has.
Gotcha. Well, let's take a look at the Fatal Blow.
I
So
think she
cool, and
turned out
the retro
super
crate.
rad.
Oh my. Yeah, I was excited when I heard that she was going to be in the game, and now that I've seen how she plays, I'm just like everybody who's watching the stream right now. I just want to play the game, and
Yeah.
that'll be coming very soon.
By the way, my favorite thing about Retro Crate. Okay, so the projector is cool, but the classic arcade games in the background is like Rampage World Tour and Primal Rage are back there. Like, come on, that's amazing.
I like the
Let's take a look
hanging
at the fate. Oh, good.
cardboard cutouts. I think that's my favorite.
Oh,
Yeah,
those are incredible. Absolutely. Let's take a look at the fatality.
I think this is maybe my favorite in Aftermath. The audio's so gross.
I want to give big ups to
Love
the
it.
social team who put. I don't. You probably all saw the meme they did with the reporter and that fatality last week. That was just perfection. Like so good.
Yeah.
Um, so that right there is Sheeva. Sheeva, and we'll be playing her tomorrow. Grabs, mix-ups, just a ton of damage, maybe a little
Yeah,
YOLO, and that if that's what you like, let's go.
yeah, I think she'll be a pretty cool addition to the meta because she kind of reminds me of like the Terminator, where it's just going crazy, everything's doing good damage, it's all high risk, it's very fast paced. I think it's a lot of fun. Like once I started seeing her animations and started really playing her, I'm like, oh my god, like she's just an absolute brawler. It's super fun.
Real cool.
And she also has a lot of cool moves too that we're not showcasing as well.
Yep.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
has
there's a
some
lot of stuff
abilities
that like.
that weren't in
Go
a
ahead.
tournament loadout that are pretty neat too.